It's me, Coach Kenya, and as usual, you know I love to bring you raw and uncut material about this weight loss thing. So here we are once again. I am fresh in the flesh, limited to no makeup. I am sitting outside with enjoying the beautiful weather, and I wanted to talk to you about something that has really grown to be very serious for me and for thousands and thousands of Americans, both male and female, who are battling this thing we call a weight loss journey. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Coach Kenya Elliott, and today we will be talking about BDD, or Body Dysmorphic Disorder. Now, if you have heard this kind of tossed around on social media, you probably have seen that people are actually talking about their experiences and some of their symptoms that they have for this particular disorder. Personal, but today, experiences that I've had with this disorder, so BDD is a mental health condition where someone becomes obsessively concerned with basically your appearance and perceived flaws. And this is really important, that you understand perceived flaws. Common symptoms of BDD include excessive grooming, frequent mirror checking, or even avoiding mirrors altogether. I've seen how BDD can impact your life because it has literally down near drove me insane throughout my whole life. I have always not seen what I thought I saw in the mirror. Okay, I've always not seen what I saw in the mirror. What I'm saying is my mind has always tried to trick me to believe that my body was something else. And it started really, really early. But anywho, let's just stay focused. How to identify BDD. Now, how do you know if you might have BDD? First, you want to ask yourself these questions. Do you spend a lot of time worrying about your appearance? Do you believe that specific parts of your body are severely flawed? Does your concern about your appearance impact your daily life and interactions? Like how you look, does it make you late, chronically late? Are you concerned? Like, do you struggle having a good time at an event because you're still worried about what you wore? I've been there. Okay. Like I've literally, I've been there. So if you find yourself saying yes to these questions, then guess what? Yep. You might be dealing with BDD, baby. Signs actually include avoiding social situations, seeking frequent reassurance about your looks, and undergoing unnecessary cosmetic procedures. It's crucial to actually, it's like literally imperative to get professional diagnosis if you suspect BDD. A lot of people self diagnose, but when you really are struggling with BDD, it can actually drive your whole life and lead you to doing other harmful things to your body to achieve what you perceive to be perfection or better than what you have. For me, things that I found that have made it easier for me to manage and overcome BDD is definitely one, because I myself have worked in the industry of therapeutic industry, behavioral health, etc., for many years, and also have knowledge, skills, and strengths in cognitivity, etc., existentialism. Um, because I have a history in counseling, I am heavy on counseling. So, of course, I took my happy butt to counseling. But for those of you who may be afraid or haven't quite come to the grasp with what you're struggling with, you can actually do self-help strategies like practicing self-compassion, reducing mirror time. A lot of us spend a lot of time in the mirror looking, checking, seeing if it's going to change, changing our posture, posing, and things like that. And that actually further taunts this mentality. So you really want to spend less time kind of looking at yourself. Another thing that I love doing is positive affirmations and actually saying a lot of positive love and a lot of self-care to yourself about parts of your body and learning to accept your body where it's at right now. So no matter what it is, speaking positively about your body, no matter what, will become a literal benefit over time the more and more you do it. Another thing you can do is actually put stickers around the house affirming your body and its beauty to help you be reminded, even on your worst days, that you are beautiful no matter what the mirror tells you. Also, I always tell people, make sure you have a trusted community of family and friends who are totally understanding of what your struggle is, but also they are willing to help you, but not to make it worse. Sometimes people's comments about what we're going through actually make our struggle worse. So in order to make sure that doesn't happen for you, you want to make sure you have trusted friends and family that know you are struggling with this battle and that can support you. And then, of course, you guys know I am definitely pro 12 steps. So I always encourage people to look at joining support groups, self-help groups, and communities that can help you better kind of understand better ways to deal with your struggle of BDD if you learn that this is something that you're struggling with. And of course, as always, if you need guidance and support, your girl Kenya Lachelle Elliott is in the building, bringing all the mad love and support, as well as educational, scientific studies, etc., to help individuals fight and battle with BDD like myself. I personally, over the years, I thought when I lost all the weight that it would go away. I did. I remember being very small, spending hours in the mirror. I can remember looking in the mirror when I was a very little girl and then purging afterwards because I thought it would make my stomach smaller, my boobs bigger. And I was a kid. I wasn't even supposed to have, you know what I mean? So for me, that issue about the body dysmorphia, not liking, I could go on my body right now after losing 479 pounds, and I can literally go to my body and find an area and fixate it on and fixate it on and fixate it on and fixate it on it. Like if I'm not careful, I can start looking at this skin on my arm. And what happens is after looking at it for a while, it begins to grow bigger. Like it looks larger than it really is. And this is part of my disorder that I have been and am in treatment. I have coping skills, but that's how I know not to sit and pick at my body. When I sit obsessively and begin to look at my body, stare at my body, I do trigger some of those BDD symptoms where I can spend hours kind of poking and prying to the point where I'll then begin to pick on my skin. Um, yeah. So, I'm just kind of having like a kind of flashback to one of my BDD episodes where it made me unable to go to an event. I was so fixated on, um, I was literally fixated on the outfit because to me, it made me look really big. I thought I looked like I was about a size 500 pounds. And no matter what direction I turned my body in it, my body looked big. I took the mirror down off the door. My body still looked big. I put it back on the door. My body still looked big. And it was like sometimes no matter what I do, no matter what direction I turn in, my body looks large to me. Even in actuality, I can get on the scale and see that it says 145 or 150. But in my brain, I see 500 pounds. I see 550 pounds. There have been times when I've sat down, on a chair and my leg and my thigh spreads out. And in my head, it, it looks like it's taking over 2 or 3 chairs of space. But in actuality, I have room in the chair. But my brain is seeing something larger than what's actually there. When I have these struggles with my skin, with my body, I immediately begin to do my self affirmations and start to, affirm that I'm beautiful, that my body is perfect, that I am perfectly made whole. And I really work myself through a process, and I do the 4-7-8 breathing technique where I start with 4, then 7, then 8, and I relax my body and I bring down the anxiousness. Because if I become overly anxious about my body and what it looks like due to the BDD, then I'll end up eating, which is a part of the reason why I know I'm a food addict. It's hard out here for a food addict when you're trying to get some help for yourself, baby. So, I mean, it's so if you don't get anything else from this video, what I would like to say is if you need guidance, help, feedback, please feel free to go to my website at www.whatifiririse.com, where I am currently on my own journey, and I hope that I can help you on yours. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video with anyone who might benefit from understanding BDD, and remember, most of all, baby, you are not alone in this journey. Let's rise together.